Hi guys, welcome to the new feature of SuburbsFinder Property Analyzer tool. So when I log in, I'll just go to Property Analyzer. So the Property Analyzer here, so you can choose between houses and units, and then you just type in the property address. Let's 42, and select the property address, and then it will automatically populate everything. Let's say I purchase the property or the advertised price is 412. So now, and then I'll put here 30, the loan period is between 10 to 30 years. So I'll just put there 30. And then let's say I can choose between principal and interest or interest only. Let's say for this one, I'll choose 5% interest on 5 years interest only. And then it will show me the interest only monthly repayment and then the principal and interest repayment. So it shows me that my approximate interest only repayment is 1,593 per month. And when that interest only loan period expires, this will be the PNI repayment per month, right? And it will also tell us on year six, based on the current 10-year average annual growth, the property will double the value. So that is calculated in here, which is from our database. And then you can change the deposit or equity. The stamp duty is automatically calculated. And the solicitor, you can just type that in. The rent per week is pulled from the current month's median rent. And then the projected rental increase, you can input that. So if you change this to, let's say, 8, then everything will be changed to 8. Or you can change this individually, for every year. Just put it back. So by default, the display is year 1, 2, 3, 5, and 10. But if you click here on display settings, you can display all of those years from year 1 to 10. You So next is you can input here your client's taxable income. So if there's two of them, you can put their taxable income and their ownership, 50-50 or whatever that is. So that's important because the reason why it's there, so you can compute later the after-tax cash flow. So in here, you can also adjust the inflation uh, for the whole 10 years or individually, and vacancy rate, council and all, and the interest rate, you can adjust it. So here, it's giving us the estimated cash flow before tax. So since we've already input the taxable income of your client, so here, down here, it will show you the total uh, uh, cash flow after tax, interest for interest only. So, so this area in here, and then the after-tax cash flow on principal and interest repayment. So there's also the net rental property gain or loss, and then the tax credit. So in here, so this may be a bit difficult to show or explain to the client. That's the reason why we have a button here that says click that to show chart. So in here, it shows you that the yellow line here or the yellow section here, that's the loan period in interest only. And then the yellow line here, that's the loan period up to 30 years. So let's say if you're adding an extra repayment of, let's say, 300 per month, it's also tells us that you are shorten the loan by 5 years. So from 30 years, you narrow down your loan period to 25 years. The reason why from loan on 25th year, your mortgage is zero. And it also tells us here that on the year six, based on the average annual growth, which may change, so that's on year six, your property would have doubled. So that is for 12. And now this on year six, that becomes 825. So you can adjust this to become conservative. That 12.99, we can put that into 6%, have it, and then now it tells us that on year 12, that's the time when your property will double in value. So from 412 now down to 829 on year 12. So in here, this is the gray, the section here that is on yellow. So that's the PNI. Right? So in here, you've shortened your loan period. So the blue line here is your property market value, and the green line is your estimated usable equity, which you can extract. And so in here, on the fifth year, you already have an equity of 111,000, which you can extract. Right? So let's say in here, if you're adding, let's say 500 per month, then it shortens your loan is down from 30 down to 22 years. It shortens the loan period. Or you can change from five interest only, let's say for 5 years, down, let's say just 3 years. Now your loan period is just 3 years. As you can see, it changes as well. Also in here, let's just turn this off. So it's telling us that on year two, your property will be positively geared after tax right away. So in year one, says here you're negative, but in year two, you're already positive. And that is interest only. But if you're going to do principal interest, that is a totally different story. You'll be positively geared on year two, but when the interest only expires, then the PNI kicks in. That's the reason why uh, you'll be negative on this year again, and on year 20, you'll be positive again. So basically, the tool gives you or give your clients the confidence that their property that they're buying or you're buying for them will grow in value over the 30 years time and will have the potential to put them in a positive net position within the X number of years. Uh, they could also see that if they added more to the principal interest repayment each year, uh, how what would be the impact of that additional repayment in their loan period, paying down the asset. So that is shown here. If they added uh, more repayment here, then this is the effect on their loan period. So that's one use of this tool. So you can either use this directly, type in the address, or what you can do is when you go in here, and then let's check out the properties that are currently listed for sale in Camden. So let's say this one, I want to analyze the profitability of this property here. Let's say I'm buying this one. All you have to do is click this button over here, click analyze, and it opens up the property analyzer tool again and analyzes the profitability of that property. So this is the property that we clicked on. So there's the price, the growth, and all, and we see the charts. Then it will show us the profitability over 30 years time of that property. So you can basically do this on all the properties that are currently listed for sale. All you have to do is click the analyze button and it will generate this report. And then you can download this as a PDF and present it to your client. Thanks, guys.